Greetings, all and sundry, and welcome to this week's installment of La Théâtre de Phénix. I am your artistic director / creative genius, Chaz Redhead. And you might notice that my surroundings are a little bit more peculiar than they usually are. Well, by my standards, at the very least. Well, it seems that in my haste to think about the nearing end of the Ace Attorney trilogy, and thinking of what I can get the incredible company of La Théâtre de Phénix to do next, I suffered a very bad health problem. I strained a creative muscle. So here I am in my private physio facilities, hoping to get some form of recovery from that dreaded affliction. I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is here. We'll see how it shakes out. I'm going to hit the record button just in case. It will be on YouTube, as all past episodes are. So if you're really struggling, I'll try and get it uploaded sooner rather than later. Now, for those who are just joining us, what is La Théâtre de Phénix? Well, I've gotten together some of London's most available talent, increasingly less available. Actually, this is a continental endeavor. There's London, England, Ireland, and Europe as a whole engaged in this endeavor to act out the greatest works of literature, the Ace Attorney trilogy. We are on our final case of Game 3, Bridge to the Turnabout. Now, children's author Hilise Donim has been murdered, and Phénix, in an attempt to save his assistant Maya Fey, tumbled off a bridge. That's where we left it. So I feel that anything additional is just going to be a waste of yours and my time for the purposes of drama. So, without further ado, it is my pleasure to present the company of La Théâtre de Phénix in Bridge to the Turnabout. Enjoy. Date, ? Time, ? Location, ? Tom, that's you.
Who could that be at this time of night? Yes, Edgeworth speaking.
Edgy, get up! It's an emergency.
Huh? Larry? Do you know what time it is?
It's not Larry, it's Laurice. Laurice Stunham.
This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and ...
Wait, don't hang up. It's an emergency. It's Nick. He took a really nasty spill.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so ...
I'm not joking. His life is in danger.
What? What happened? Tell me.
Talk about a guy with bad luck. He may already be dead. Anyway, you gotta come back. You're the only one that can help. My Iris, my beautiful Iris, she needs help.
All right, I don't know what's going on, but ... I'll be there as soon as I can.
I'm at the detention center. Please, hurry!
It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion. As if I expected anything else to change.
February 8th, 2:19 p.m., detention center, visitors room. God damn it, why didn't the sound start playing? I thought I had this working. I hate this game.
You're late, Edgy. What took you so long?
I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could.
Oh, fine. He gets a private jet and I have to walk. Fine.
Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. This is your court-appointed synth player, Barry.
Oh, hello.
Uh,
Sorry, I should have introduced myself.
Where's the music? It's very ominous.
I haven't found somewhere to plug it in yet. I'm on a European plug, you
The
see.
stuff keeps coming over my face.
I am trying to fix it.
Well, anyway, just listen.
I'm
Something's
listening.
happened
I
to
hear
Miss
no sense.
Elise and Nick is. Huh? Say something, Edgy. Before I came. That's you.
Before I came here, I stopped in at the hospital where Wright is. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you, comma. This point, full stop. The murder victim was the picture book author, Miss Elise Donim. She was found by Wright in the had none. The suspect is the temple's younger now. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river.
It's got very strong currents.
I hear that. The hospital says that he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest, which is where you get the best rest.
Yes, that's right. You got it. That's the way you get the best. But they arrested her, my sweet little Iris. Sorry, I just get a bit angry.
Here I was, convinced he was the one the police had arrested. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for.
What are you talking about?
They're things Wright gave to me when I was leaving the room. This is the first. He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other, he couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is, could he?
I'm begging you. Iris's trial starts tomorrow. With Nick out of the picture. You're all I've got left. Sorry, I got a very emotional. You're the only one that can orangely represent her. Why am I in jail?
You want chance?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm having a normal one over here.
What did you just say?
Oh, yes, it might be a good idea to have a recap, actually.
You know, represent, defend. What were you expecting? Well, why do you think I call you anyway?
I'm a prosecutor, Larry. Prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who ...
Don't talk to me like a kid. I graduated from junior high, with you. Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell. I'm not sure what I'm not telling.
But
I mean, I heard of a paper badge. I had no problem fooling an entire court before.
The previous case, true believers.
How could this country's judicial system fall into such decay?
Please, Edgy, at least listen to her. Listen. Sorry, to Iris's side of the story. Oh, I'm so sweaty. It's so hot in
The
here.
right wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all.
Oh. Probably take off this jumper. It's very woolly. Oh God, sorry.
Thank you for coming. My name is Iris.
I've heard nothing about you. ... Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but ... I will at least hear what you have to say. ... About the murder. ... Question mark.
Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Laurie said that he might even die.
Of embarrassment. ...
Fortunately, he will be fine. How moron, how could he say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he's unharmed.
Oh, I've had that before. Aye, that hurts, that does. ...
Thank goodness. ...
But he's caught some kind of nasty cold.
Cold? Oh no.
He's running high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. ... I must be imagining things. This woman. I feel like I met her before. Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before.
It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple.
Hazakura Temple? What's that?
It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power.
Spiritual power, ... Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual powers.
A likely story.
I don't need them, silly Billy.
In that case, what are you doing at the temple then? ... I committed some sins that I need to pay for.
Oh my god, the Morse code machine's going haywire. What could it possibly mean?
Dash it all!
That's why I'm here and why I continue to train ... to purify my soul.
I want to ask you about last night, ... the night of the crime.
Oh, all right, ... I helped to clean up after dinner and then went back to my room at 8:00. ... Later, I left my room to ring the lights out. Bell at 10 p.m.
Bell.
No, it's a synth. It's a synth. I'm trying to plug it in.
I can't hear anything. ...
We ring it at the same time each night.
I see, ... and then?
And then, ... I was told to go to the training hall, but ... I went back to my room, ... and stayed there, ...
Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
So I just stayed in my room and meditated, ... until the murder happened. Oh. ...
There's more to her story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper.
Like the song from Princess and the Frog?
No. You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder.
Yes, ...
However, ... you didn't go. Because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of? ...
Exclamation point.
What in the world?
Bloody hell, where did all these chains come from? I'm not going to be able to plug anything in there. You've knocked over me piano stand. Honestly.
I'm sorry for all the chains, but is there something wrong? ...
I'm sorry, it's nothing. Looks like she's not aware of them herself. Other than the fact she said chains. The psychologues. I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something.
Dot dot dot. Hmm?
So, do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night?
I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed.
Spiritual power. Dot, dot, dot.
Mm-hmm.
Question mark.
Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. Mm. This incident was just another example. Dot dot dot.
Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science and law. I don't believe in, quote, spiritual power, end quote.
Hey, I remember you. You were at the trial where the guy got you off by cross-examining a parrot.
Yeah.
She believed in bloody electrical power. Someone give me an extension cord
Yes, someone give him an extension cord.
so I could bloody whip you with it.
Yes, dot dot dot. I understand. Most people don't about the extension cord and the other things.
And I am certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please, answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Donim?
Dot dot dot. No, dot. I'm not the one who took her life.
Those psycholock things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying.
Huh? What's wrong?
Can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. Dot, dot, dot. It appears that that's about all you can tell me.
Thank you very much for listening to my story.
I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you. Dot, dot, dot.
Dot dot dot. Me?
Yes, you. At the trial tomorrow, dot, 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 he asked me to defend you.
Oh, dot dot dot. If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, dot dot dot.
I think he just wants to fuck.
Dot dot dot. Then I will gladly entrust my fate in your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes.
Do you know Wright?
Why would you ask that? What a weird question to ask.
I'd probably take that again, but more convincing.
Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange.
Dot dot dot. Mr. Edgeworth, dot dot dot. Are you his friend? Hmm?
What's the barrier between friend and lover? Friend, well, yeah, in a sense, yeah.
Dot dot dot. Oh, it was 5 years ago. Dot dot dot.
Hey, no flashbacking in the detention center.
That's when I dot dot dot. That's when I dot 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 deceived him. Period.
You deceived him, question mark?
I heard that he was dot 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 in a lot of pain after what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why dot dot dot. That's why I thought it was best if we never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth.
Dot, dot. Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering, dot, dot, dot. Until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to truly recover. Iris, It's not too late. You should go to him after you get out of the detention center. Tell him the truth.
I'm kind of tied up here. ...
I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition. ...
All right, Mr. Edgeworth ... I promise.
Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. And some music.
Bloody hell, now even the lights have gone off. I wouldn't even be able to have power if we found a socket.
Yeah. That's enough information gathering for now. I should get to the crime scene.
I tell you what, maybe if I bash the synth about me head, it'll just make enough noise.
Hey, no
Like a
swinging
soundtrack.
musical instruments in the detention center.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just, give me a vuvuzela. I'll be able to do something.
Hey, don't make me warn you again, buddy. You're on the thinnest of ice.
Okay, bloody hell.
I love a vuvuzela.
February 8th, Dusky Bridge. Not dusty, dusky.
Sure is cold, all right. So this is it, Dusky Bridge,
David?
Mr. Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe.
Long time no see. It's been about a year, or has it been longer? I don't know how time works.
It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here.
He's hungover. Just listen to him.
Oh, ouch. And there was a sharp left jab there, buddy, right into my kidneys. My poor kidneys. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth.
Let me guess, you were transferred into another section of work?
Good.
The vast amount of nothing up here must be quite easy to guard.
I've heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me charged of the... Hang on, shush. Goddamn.
Do you want to take a second run of that sentence, asshole?
Let me just dump my face in the snow for a second. Hey. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good.
You okay, Gumshoe?
Yeah, I'm good. Give me a second.
Oh, that's what we call a Welsh hangover cure, that is, except we do it with wool.
They let me take charge of the investigation, sir.
Well, that was a bad decision by them.
You're telling me.
Like gum on your shoe. Never thought about that before. Gum, shoe. He's impossible to get rid of.
I'm supposed to report the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty.
Hang on, your first name's Dick.
Yep.
Right. Great.
Short for Richard.
I see.
Hang on a minute, how'd you get Dick from Richard?
You gotta buy him dinner first. Hey!
This fucking stream.
I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you.
Prosecutor Godot. I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case.
It's simple.
Well, simple is as simple does, as they say.
Ouch. Oh, you got no idea how much I have missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. Oh, it hurts. Oh boy, it hurts. But seriously, there's this one bit of cake. There's a witness, an orange witness no less, that saw the whole thing.
A witness?
Yeah, that bikini lady.
Bikini lady. Here? On this freezing cold mountain?
It would probably be of no interest to you anyway. Oh.
Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir.
I may have to talk to this orange bikini lady. I mean, orange decisive witness myself.
I don't know why I'm in such a good mood. Look at me chuckle.
So this is the bridge that Wright fell through.
Yup. Can't imagine being that reckless myself. I'm a very cautious man. Look before you cross is how it goes, right? Or was it look before you leap?
Leap before you cross.
Leap before you cross. And?
Is there something on the other side?
Yeah, some, I don't know, some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, sir.
What?
Well, nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training, and now they're stuck here. And
God
there.
damn it, if only somebody would hurry up and invent the helicopter already.
I got a few sketches, but they're mainly
Yes,
of
I heard
the
that
bikini
from Wright.
lady.
It's Maya Fey.
An expert way to write her out of this portion of the case.
Oh, no. Her again? Anyway, the air's really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction, even if we had invented the helicopter. No one's gonna be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir.
We should be all right in this cold. So, how did this bridge burn down anyway?
We're almost 100% sure that it was orange lightning.
How close to 100%?
It's almost 100%.
Like
so...
99 or 98?
No, I don't know. I don't have a number for you, man.
Oh, we have orange lightning back home. It's when you mix white lightning with Fanta.
That's what I had
Very
last
nice.
night. Oh.
Lightning? So who is this prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him.
Yeah, he's a new guy. Sort of cyborg-looking fella. He showed up right after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy.
What, even about his hair? What kind of a man is he?
He just became a prosecutor recently, but he is good, sir. Real good. I saw Mr. Wright looking at him like, wow, that guy's real good.
I've never heard of him. Is he the lead prosecutor on this case?
You bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it.
I don't know who. You know who?
Phénix Wright, of course.
That does make sense.
Yeah, this guy, the star of the game. For some reason, Godot has really got it in for Mr. Wright, if you know what I mean.
Oh?
Yeah, it seems they have some kind of grudge.
And what would be the cause of this grudge?
I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something.
He is an ableist dick, so this tracks.
Yeah.
None of this is making any sense. I'd better look into this Godot myself. You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning?
Yep. Last night it showed that it was snowing for the first time in 3 days.
That was a bad save, and you know it.
I know. I thought that was good actually myself. But carry on.
I'm glad you just covered up that I said fluke bolt.
Fluke bolt. I think I drank some of those last night as well. A little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck. Let me give you this weather data.
Thank you very much.
You can have that.
I see. This is a very detailed weather report.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, and this is the weather report for Hakazura Temple. As you can see, we've got some light showers coming through on an easterly wind, with some chance of lightning. I would avoid all suspension bridges, especially those with big currents. Anyway, back to you in the studio.
So that's why we're almost 100% on the whole lightning thing.
Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time the lightning struck the bridge.
Oh, that. Oh, we got that information from the witnesses' testimony.
And then you just put it onto the weather data.
Yeah. What do
Someone
you put on
actually
weather
saw
data?
the lightning hit the bridge. Who is this witness?
Ellipses. Sorry. I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir. I forgot.
You are bad at your job.
I'm not entirely sure what my job is, if I'm honest. I'm gonna go lay down in the snow.
February 8th, Hazakura Temple, main gate.
Yo, Edgy! What took you so long? Ah, I'm so cold. Oh, my brain's turning sherbet.
I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country.
Why? What do you mean?
Right is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual, And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder.
Oh.
Gumshoe, did you want to say something?
Hey, wait a sec. Hey, Orange, hold it. Orange, objection!
We're not actually in a courtroom.
No, I wanted to say the word. What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's
No, you
hard to
explain.
explain, but one thing led to another, and ...
What kind of lame excuse is that? You call yourself a defense attorney?
Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor. And that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's like watching two lame horses race each other.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney. Just sounds plain old weird, pal. Right? Professor Edgeworth.
Jesus
Hey, that
Christ, what is wrong with you?
That sounds weirder, to be honest with you. It's going to be Doctor next. Dr. Edgeworth.
Oh, it's making me very emotional.
I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore.
You're playing Edgeworth, Tom, and as long as you don't fall asleep, we'll be fine.
Sorry, dude, Edgy. I don't see you for a couple of years. And your heart turns to sherbet.
What the hell is it with you and sherbet?
I don't know.
Why am I sweating? It's cold.
I'd say more like sorbet. It is rather cold.
Is anyone else feeling? Iris didn't murder her. Someone else did it. I just know it. Okay. Sorry. So just trust me on this one. It's so hot.
Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence.
I don't know what's so special about this chick. I mean, she's not the vampire lady from Resident Evil 8.
Not even that tall.
At least until I pass the bat on.
I think she's all right. I mean, I've had about 47 girlfriends in the last year and a half. Hell, man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. God, look at her there. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you?
Why are you asking me this?
I don't
Weird
know.
line of conversation, pal.
What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? I mean, are you?
To put it
are you
simply,
quiet?
your comment has me highly concerned.
What?
Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent,
Come on. A girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer.
Dot,
Man,
dot. I was right after all. I should never have come
just
back.
gonna stand here like this for a bit. No, don't worry. Don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time. Honest.
If I had a penny for every time he said that.
You'd have 2 pennies, which is not a lot,
I
but it's
think I
still
may
weird
have
that it's
2.5
happened.
pennies.
Hold it together, Larry. It's just that, well, Irish is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. You know what I mean?
Huh? Dot, question mark. I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry.
Oh, ah, forget it. I didn't say anything.
Dot.
Just gonna stand here with my palate
Larry,
smiling.
where were you and
Everything's
what were you
fine.
doing on the night of the crime?
Dot.
Larry, dot.
What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it? Sorry. God.
What?
Get lost. Go back on your charter jet. Oh, get out of my sight. I hope your plane crashes and you die.
Wow, that's an extra scene.
Sorry.
I'll ask just one more time.
Oh,
On the night of the murder, where were you? And what were you doing?
Oh my God. I'm feeling constricted.
As I suspected, a psycho lock.
I'm sweating. I'm sorry, man. You know me, I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude. That's why I have no character growth. I just sort of change job and sweat a lot.
Moving on. February
Bye.
8th, Hazakura Temple, main hall.
Sai!
Hey, hello there. I guess I'm just along for the ride, huh? How you feeling?
All right, I suppose. Huh? Who is this?
My name is Miles Edgeworth.
My. Handsome boys such as yourself is always welcome. If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just ...
Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you.
Why are there 3 empty bottles of Jägermeister behind you?
I've had a stressful morning.
One of
But
those is
I'm
mine.
looking for a woman in a bikini, as I always am.
Well, you have found her. Now what can I do for you?
Dot. I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis.
If you ask nicely, I might just give you a peek, big boy.
Mr. Edgeworth, can I leave? This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. ... She's the witness.
And don't ask her why she's called the head nun. She has a very lewd joke about it.
Dot. Why didn't you tell me earlier?
This is exactly what you're about to say.
This is exactly why his salary keeps on getting cut.
It's true. Oh, my stomach is already growling in protest.
Oh my God, we're not going for weenies again, are we?
So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris?
Well, first, I want to hear what you know.
He looks real mad, sir.
Should
First,
I make some mouth noises to fill the silence?
I'd like to ask you about last night.
Well, last night we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the 2 of us went to the training hall in the inner temple.
She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that?
I suppose it was about 9 p.m. when we left here.
Pum.
Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch.
Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting. I'm just talking about what Droopy's doing.
Detective, there's no time for flattery.
Sorry.
You better be able to be trouble.
Jesus,
Sometime
what's
around
happening?
11 pum, you witnessed the incident in the court. Your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here?
We'd run out of booze. The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps.
I didn't know you could give yourself goosebumps. Looks like we're choosing our own adventure.
I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason.
You
I don't get goosebumps. I get swan lump.
swan lumps. Is that a thing?
Yeah, they're protected by the queen. That's the only difference.
Nice. He's a classy
I
fellow.
get
This guy.
duck
It's a
rigid.
shame he doesn't have any instruments with him. They fall into the gorge. Anyway, you get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth?
How did you hear my thoughts?
We're kind of on the fence whether or not it's thoughts or just like kind of whispered to yourself. There's no real.
Oh, stage whispers. All right, then. I'd like to tell me exactly what you saw in the court.
Is everyone here just like contact drunk?
It must have been past 11 p.m. Ah! No! I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart.
Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my thigh.
But it's so soft. I saw 2 people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other one was stabbing her from the back with a sword.
Did you see the criminal with your own eyes?
I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris.
You must have been quite shocked.
Of course she was. Try putting yourself in her shoes.
Try
That'd be
putting
really
yourself in my
difficult.
bikini.
It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Right, just stabbing him, right smack in the middle of the courtroom, right there. I happen to witness. I'm watching it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too.
I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. When I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed, and then I passed out.
Probably because you stood up too quickly.
Unfortunately for us. Your testimony seems to be pretty solid based on absolutely nothing.
However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems orangely unnatural.
Unnatural?
The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness.
I wonder what she means by that. As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct?
Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back.
You know, I think I would have believed that about you. A bad lower back.
Yes, it's especially bad in the winter. So bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall.
Why don't you just say back a few more times? I think we're not really understanding it.
I've bad back.
No, one more time.
Back?
So you left the disciple all alone.
Don't be ridiculous. I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out.
Yes, but Orange never went to the inner temple, did she? Did the head nun even see Orange Iris? I think I better try to get some more details. Dot. So, who is this acolyte that was to train at the inner temple? Dot. Question mark.
Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course, ...
Special course?
It's a training session when you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times.
You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over at the inner temple, do you?
No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night we still hadn't started the training session itself.
Well, that's good to hear.
Oh, dear, there's one thing I forgot to tell you.
Will it be extremely incriminating?
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of this.
Do you know that small girl? I believe she's Mystic Maya's little sister.
Maya has a little sister?
Oh, you mean little Pearl? That's Maya Faye's cousin.
No. ... Pearl? ...
I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after cleaning up dinner. But I haven't seen her at all since late last night. She's nowhere to be found.
You mean she... She was with the orange victim?
It's all the fault of my stupid, creaky old back.
An orange little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder... is gone?
As they say, the plot thickens.
Do you think now's really a good time to do that?
Yeah.
They do say that.
As they say, the plot thickens. It's getting real interesting.
I wish they wouldn't say it.
All the principal characters, they're all gone. Explains why I'm here.
Hey, look, there's something under there.
There are more Enza cushions in the corner of the room.
Yes, Enza cushions.
What's that orange-white piece of paper sticking out from under that stack?
Beats me. All I know is Enza cushions.
Yep. Would you
Not the
mind checking that for me, Detective
Not the
Gumshoe?
beginnings of cushions, not the middle of cushions, it's the ends of cushions.
The ends of them. The ends of them.
I'll check under the ends of cushions. Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. It looks
like an old manila
you say
envelope.
it.
What is it, Detective?
This could be it. An ultra important clue. A super special clue.
I suppose I should read it myself then.
It looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight, I'll read it instead. Tonight at
thank you.
10, at Heavenly Hall, and there's some other stuff, I guess, unless you want your orange secret to be exposed.
This sounds like an orange blackmail letter.
Orange is the new black. Nice going there with that.
Fuck you.
I really didn't think.
Honestly, the puns are the worst thing here.
this is
Jesus.
what happens when he goes. You know.
Orange mail is the new black mail.
Why can't I ever find clues like that?
Because you
No,
say
that's not
shit
it.
like this.
You're an ultra important prosecutor. A super duper prosecutor.
Not sure that's an official title.
Well, I suppose it takes a super duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this.
Su-papa,
Okay.
do-papa.
Just gave you a lot of compliments there. Felt like you
Oh, I
threw 'em
know
back
that
in my
one,
face.
actually. I could play some ABBA later if you want me to.
How about we all take 10 so we can work out just what the fuck
I
is
am
going
close
on?
to 100% certain I know how to play the spoons.
All right. Well, good for you.
And we'll see what happens as we get further into this. Some may call it a case. I call it a clusterfuck. When we return from the interval. Let's call it a soft 5, hard 10, shall we? Get your interval drinks in early, and we'll see you shortly. Welcome back, everybody. It's a pleasure to see you. Did you do something with your hair? I'm still here from my private physiotherapy space where I'm learning how to ease the pulled creative muscles. But we have a second half to watch, and the case is just getting juicy. And I believe that the synth player has found a plug, finally. Or at least a battery. So, no one can hear you if you're talking. It's just me coming in at the moment. So, let us return to the second half of Bridge to the Turnabout. Enjoy. February 8th, Hazakura Temple Courtyard.
And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched. For posterity.
Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. Looks like the police are still investigating.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I thought I'd better ask, just to be sure. Are you really gonna defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow?
Yes, I will. ... I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitments.
Well, in that case, I've gotta be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation.
Don't worry about it, Don't worry about it, Detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own.
Roger, sir! I know exactly what you're saying.
Very well, Detective. ... Thankfully, his diarrhea of the mouth is permanent.
I mean, did you mean to think that? Because you said it right out loud. I am
Yeah, no, I meant to think
Oh,
it.
I found well, I didn't find a plug. What I've done is I plugged the cycle into the synth, and I'm just like powering it with my own legs, you see.
We don't care, Barry!
Power.
I'm
just thought okay, never mind.
The victim is the famous picture book author, Ms. Elise Lonham. Her entire past, up until she won that writing award last year, is a total mystery. Nobody's looked into it.
It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people.
The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 on Feb 7. Cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon.
The orange murder.
The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but there's one strange thing.
Oh,
And
only
that-
one?
That wasn't the strange thing?
No, sword to body, see it all the time. But the victim's entire body was covered with orange bruises. The bruises are consistent with orange falling from a height of a 2-story building.
2-story building. That would be about the same height as that room in front of us, correct?
Hey, all right. Where'd I go, Mr. Edgeworth? That just happens to be the room that at least on them was staying in.
Maybe she was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed by the sword.
This is very jazzy. I love it.
Now then, detective. Let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far. Because, it's been pretty fucking confusing.
Okay, all right. Now, let's take a look at the map. Man, this synth player is so much better than the other synth player. What was his name? Carol? Was it Carol? Anyway, according to the...
Larry.
Something like that. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, she and Maya Faye headed to the inner temple right after dinner was finished. Look at that. I'm drawing these two little peas I'm using.
Oh my god.
Yeah, frozen peas. That's what they did. At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple.
That's it. Use your words.
What are you talking about? It just arrived here.
Let me just use this little cranberry here, little frozen cranberry. They went across over to the temple like this. When she got there...
Hang on, did you say ba-dum ba-dum?
Yeah, a little ba-dum. That's the noise they made when they went across. When she got there, Bikini had to take over while she went back to Hazakura Temple.
Listen, I told you, I just arrived here. What's going on?
Don't worry, Irish. Okay, let me just get this pea.
Oh, bloody hell, all we need is a Scotsman now, and then suddenly we'll have a full house.
After taking a hot bath to soothe her back, let me just put this pea in my mouth.
For God's sake.
You have to charge extra for that, mate.
Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, I don't know how you get them, but you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall.
Thank you, Gumshoe. That was exactly illuminating.
Yep. Map,
Being
vegetables.
simple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place.
Okay, strap in, because here it comes.
The trial begins tomorrow, but...
I'm pretty sure it's that Godo guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they are looking for a replacement.
What do you mean, that?
It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. He's like Bill Murray. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe, since Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest.
I intend to appear in court in the role of defense. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. That no one knows that.
Yeah, I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is gonna be that fucking judge.
Fucking jerk, man. Yeah, he suddenly remembers my face, even after such a long absence. That's why I requested another judge preside over the case.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I've got to cast someone else.
We've only met each other once. It's a good chance he won't remember me at all.
Yeah, but wait, hang on. What about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if somebody there made a big stink, sir?
I mean, it's a problem if anyone makes a big stink anywhere.
Then I have some bad news.
Well, there's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and fingers and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing.
Oh, I wonder who it could be.
Wow, Mr. Edgeworth, I had no idea you were such a powerful string to pull.
What is this inner temple that Maya was supposed to be training at?
According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. On the other side of Dusky Bridge.
It's burned down, huh?
Like the one bridge, yeah.
Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple, or is it just one thing?
Nope. Nothing.
Okay. Nothing.
Nothing. The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. So I guess cliffs. There's
That's
cliffs
right,
there.
Cliff Richard,
Cliffs, I think.
Cliff Huxtable, Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Cliffy B. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there.
But instead of ocean, it's cliffs.
Yeah.
Cool. So the only thing is the inner temple.
I hear it's not the kind of place a person could survive in.
Where did you hear that?
Around.
Please be alright.
People talk around here.
I think you need cop lessons and improv lessons.
Alright, Irish, you just got here, alright? Don't pretend like you know my business.
And yet somehow I firmly established myself as a fan favourite, you bellend.
You're only here because of a verbal tip.
So the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon.
Oh yeah, that. It sure is. It's called, now bear with me, it's called the shit.
It's not even remotely close.
I wish I didn't
It's
have to.
called the shit-cheeto. Shit-cheeto, by the way.
Boy's a
Nasty,
moron.
nasty- It's a nasty piece of work, sir.
The blood on it. I suppose it's the victim's blood as opposed
Jesus,
to
Edgeworth.
some other extraneous blood.
You just want to talk? We can talk about anything else. It's just your way of wanting to have a conversation. Look, yeah, the blood is all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are orange fingerprints all over the hilt of the Cheeto, sir.
Cheeto?
Why did you try to say it a second time?
Fingerprints,
Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant.
Murder weapon.
Yeah. Wait, what's wrong? You are looking real solemn.
Yeah, and this fella stopped playing.
Is this how it is for right? Is this what it's like to be a defense lawyer?
Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel really good.
To be honest, it feels like it's detrimental to your health.
Let me just give you the Cheeto. I'm just gonna give
Thank
it
you.
to you.
I'll put it in my massive bag.
Cheeto.
What's this? It's like a wizard staff.
That belonged to the victim, Ms. Elise Donham. There's nothing strange or magical about it. So, put that idea to bed. Oh yeah, also, listen, this is just between us, okay, sir? Sir?
Yes? What?
Okay. This is top secret stuff, okay? So don't you tell anybody about this.
All right.
The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fucking hell.
Just character assassination
Dot,
after
dot,
character
dot.
assassination.
Dot, 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 dot.
He's already dumb. What are you doing?
That's it. That's what you wanted to tell me.
That's it.
The staff was made from very strong kind of wood. Dot, dot, dot. What are fingerprints? Were there any on it?
Just the victims.
Sorry, I know I just got here, but did that fella say he wanted to be a wizard?
He did, yeah.
Oh, bloody hell, it's the trifecta!
Nope. February 8th, Hazakura Temple, main gate. A fucking wizard?
I don't see Larry anywhere.
Maybe we scared the poor kid away.
You still here?
Yeah, I'm along for the ride, apparently.
His heart was shut tight with a psycho lock. I guess I have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side.
February 8th, detention center, visitor's room. I'm sorry, a wizard?
Ah, Mr. Edgeworth, dot, dot, dot.
Doc, I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind.
But dot, dot, dot. I've already told you everything that dot, dot, dot.
Iris! Please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything.
Yes, dot, dot, dot. Thank you. Dot.
Oh my god, I got tears in my eyes. This music is beautiful.
I just finished speaking with that nun at the Pure Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Mr. Lee Stoneham with a sword.
Dot, dot, dot.
And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well.
What? Dot, dot, dot. What?
When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet, Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night.
But dot, dot, dot. I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night.
Looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psycho locks.
I feel constricted.
Since I have been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers, understand?
Yes, sir. Dot, dot, dot.
The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have the answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the Inner Temple last night?
Yes, I swear, dot, dot, dot. I already told you that. Keep up.
Dot, 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 yes. You said you didn't go there because you were orange frightened.
Dot, dot, dot. That's right.
If that's the case, Dot,
I swear I'm getting a message through on a Morse code machine. I'm gonna decipher it.
Then the obvious question is, Orange, what were you so afraid of? ... Iris, that's what I wonder.
It's just a bunch of S's.
I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you.
Oh, ... That's ...
Well, Iris, ... question mark.
Why ... .. Why are you glaring at me like that?
You were scared of the black man who wrote this to you, isn't that correct?
Oh!
Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that clock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way.
But Mr. Edgeworth, what are you muttering to yourself?
Yes?
I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me. You know how people do.
A prank?
Well, yes, ... After all, even if I did have a quote-unquote secret ... There's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief. ...
I wonder about that.
Sister Bikini is like a mother to me, a drunk mom. I would never hide anything from her. She'd just forget anyway.
No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. ... Unfortunately, I don't know the exact name for you. However, ... whatever it is, ... There's one person who told to. Phénix, right. ...
Ah, ...
You mean something to write, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say? ...
I should have expected as much ... especially from a friend of his ... Blush? After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it. ...
What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions?
It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge.
A small shack, huh?
It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near.
Where is it on this map? ... And if you could put a P really close to it.
Well, I just drew a little picture for you. I hope that's easier. It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall... I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't want to think about it at all.
So it's a secret that you locked away in your heart?
Yes.
Looks as though I need to visit this heavenly hall. Maybe I'll find some sign of mystery orange blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night?
Yes, that's exactly right.
The trial starts tomorrow, Dr. Blunt. I promise you, I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again.
Dot, dot, dot.
But when I do, dot, 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 you must promise me that you will tell him your secret.
Dot, dot, dot.
Okay, so I got a theory. Snakes have learned how to use Morse code.
But it's pointless. Snakes will never know how to learn Morse code effectively. Dot, dot, dot. They're terrible secret keepers.
Why would you say that?
Don't you mean they're
Because-
terrible secret keepers?
All right, tone it down. Because I may know who the snakes are. And also who Phoenix Wright is. But dot, dot, dot. Phoenix Wright nor the snakes have any idea who I am.
February 8th, Heavenly Hall. I'm sorry, I started drinking. I can't get over the wizard shit.
Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh? It's still better than the view from my apartment, though. God, my life sucks.
Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective.
Okay, wizard powers.
Oh, why?
Activate.
Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Tibet. Next is gonna be prison, I guess.
Yeah, if you
Still
keep
that
chasing
det-
women,
Shh, I'm talking to
you will
myself,
end up in
Edgeworth. I
prison.
don't know you're here. You're ruining the whole illusion. I don't know you're here. That's why I'm saying all of this exposition, okay? I mean, if I knew you were here, I wouldn't say all this. Anyway, I'll just scratch my head some more. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down in his luck. Ah,
He's just talking to himself.
Be quiet and listen.
Ah, snake.
I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again.
Aren't you done that? What did he do, I wonder?
Hey, yo! About what you just said. I got an objection!
What the? Ah, Edgy, you dirty rat!
Claire. Gumshoe, you oaf.
I'm sorry, sir. I just really wanted to do the thing with the pointing. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection.
That only works when you're actually in a courtroom.
And in an out loud, commanding voice. Do I even point it with my pointer finger?
He did.
Jesus Christ. You've watched too many trials.
Ain't that the fucking truth? I'm sorry.
What the hell is going on down there?
Don't
Oh
worry,
no,
Irish.
it's an offensive Irish stereotype.
Okay, Larry,
Oh.
the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? That's literally all you have to say for yourself?
That's it. I'm done now. I'm just gonna stand here sweating.
What?
I'm
is-
fine now. I'm as happy as Larry. Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday.
And why are you down here in the first place?
Come on. I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's artistic. Yeah, it's quiet. It's cold. It's got no power. It looks like it's about to collapse.
Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal.
One thing's for sure. No one is likely
Okay.
to show up and disturb you here.
So can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe. I can offer that. Would you like some hot water?
He's getting all buddy on us, sir.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Listen to me, Edgy. You've got to do this. Yeah, you got to save Iris.
Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute.
Ah! Sorry. Watch your mouth. Anyway, I've made up my mind about this. I'm gonna marry that girl. Yeah.
Dot.
Surprising, I know. I'm
Why'd you
latched
have to
onto
be so
another
rude?
woman.
Why you gotta be so rude? He's gonna marry her anyway.
Here he is again. Where do you come? What do you get off with that accent? What? Oh,
I'm
It's
from
not.
County Everywhere.
that's not a place.
Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him.
Oh, okay. I forgot what I said, to be honest.
Now, before Iris rudely interrupted us, have you already asked this girl to marry you?
Oh, no, not yet. But I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this. I really care what this man. I really want this man
no,
to
what is
carry
she-
me
what's going on in
over
her
the
eyes? Tell me.
threshold. Look, it's in her eyes. It's like a picture of people on a door. I'm sure Nick would be surprised at this. Yeah, I don't know why. He never imagined that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that.
Something tells me he would be shocked indeed.
That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous, you know? I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? Find another girl? Go to Tibet again? Maybe go to Argentina and fall in love with someone who sells coconuts on the beach? I mean,
What
it's
is this guy
possible.
trying to say? He has lost me a mile back. This sounds like it's more about Phénix than it is about this girl,
Not.
if I'm quite honest.
If
And now she's in prison. So
Dot. Gotta drag him onto the witness stand. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night?
Ah, man. Don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Larry Butts. Ladies' man.
Dot.
Oh, okay, chill out with those scary eyes and your ellipses and your S in Morse code. I got it. If you really want to know, last night, S in Morse code, I saw something incredible. It was
Something incredible.
second time that happened to me today. I'm all locked up again. I was gonna tell you as well. Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. I've changed my mind. I was gonna tell you, but no. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say, Edgy? Oh, school. Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. We can talk about that day in front of the principal's
Why
office.
hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him?
Because we never talk, Edgy. We never talk. This is our first scene together. You know, we went to school and I stole that thing. Remember that? It's what? Jesus Christ. Oh, not again. This is again.
All right. Now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night.
Whoa. You're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I had been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long, because I was asleep. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went wide. I'm fine again. Like I just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. Remember her?
And then?
And then, it was on fire. The bridge was on fire.
Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes?
Hey, why you giving me an evil eye? I'm telling you the truth.
still 3 psycho locks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you? Saw that.
What? Where are you saying? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Interrobang. Ostensibly.
I was in my own room. By the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual. Well, it's me.
As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there.
There? What do you mean, the there?
It's possible you could have seen lightning strike Dusty Bridge from your room.
What are you doing?
This is a map of the area. Take a look around. The vicinity of Hazakura Temple.
Okay. What am I looking for? I can't read maps.
Fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's possible to see the bridge from here.
What? Why didn't you tell me that before?
Well, how about it?
How about what?
You feel like talking now?
About what?
Looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step.
I'm so confused.
You weren't in your room at the temple, so then, where are you were?
You don't know that I wasn't in my room.
So where was Larry, and why was he there? If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed lightning striking Dusty Bridge from was here! It was naturally Heavenly Hall.
What? Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold. There's no electricity, and it could fall apart at any minute.
Larry, ... How do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet.
Uh-oh.
In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset.
I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick. It's very good. ...
That's nice. Now tell me,
Yeah?
what were you doing at this cold little shack last night?
That's what you might call a fair decor.
Why would you say that? I think you mean the fair decor.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it was pretty impressive that I knew that, to be honest.
Could it be you were waiting for someone?
Oh, no! You really are one scary guy, you know.
I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet.
God. I'm crying. Don't put it in
There's
my
only one
face.
person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry.
I told you before. Don't call me Larry. Don't call me Larry.
Iris!
I suddenly feel cold all over, Edgy. I think I'm dying. You
No
killed
doubt
me.
because of my chilly glare.
I'm so fragile. So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? I mean, I told you this about 3 times already. Do you have some kind of evidence? I'm fine. I'm recovered. You got something that proves I was waiting for her? Or are you just guessing? Hmm?
This is where we'll draw the line in this. And end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that you were waiting for, Iris. Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter.
Oh, hey, give that back. You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway?
That's not important. ... I misjudged you, Larry.
What do you mean?
Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that, you should be ashamed of yourself. First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says orange salutation here.
What? That's what it said in that book. Letter writing for dummies. This is in the book.
You're not supposed to actually make that. That's where you're supposed to write Dear Orange Iris.
What? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for everything I've done. Oh my God. I feel like I've aged. Oh.
So, you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, were you not, Larry?
Look, there's pictures of me and her on the wall behind me. I mean, you could have pointed at that instead of putting me through all of that.
And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you?
Sorry. I'm so sorry, Edgy.
Gumshoe?
Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag. Sorry, I was face down in the snow again. Threatening a young lady like that?
Go on.
What are you doing? You drinking
Wait. Hold up.
What now, pal?
What are you talking about? What threatening stuff?
I'll tell you what. You tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal.
What do you mean, threaten? When did I threaten her?
Unless you want your secret, double quotes, to be exposed. That sounds like a threat to me, pal. Orange mail or black mail, whichever one is the favorite flavor at the moment, in fact.
Give me a break. It's just a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love?
Fool, that's problematic.
What did you say?
My love for her burns so hotly it could melt all the snow on this mountain.
Oh, then what is this secret that you mentioned?
Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it?
No, absolutely not.
I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want old lady Bikini to know about it, right? Right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair. You know...
Dot. All right. Then why did you send her a love letter in a business-like manila envelope?
He's got you there.
Give me a break! It's not my fault. I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh.
Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal?
It's because Angie gave me that scary look of his. It's terrifying. What's wrong, Angie? Why are you so fine? So why are you so quiet all of a sudden?
That's it? That's all those huge rocks were about? I don't understand why you're so defensive.
Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down.
But, Mr. Edgeworth, I thought this had a point. This guy is still hiding something. I know it.
What do you mean, Detective?
Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago. Flashback.
If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible.
Flash forward.
He's right. Larry,
What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone.
what was this something orange incredible you saw last night? You gonna tell me, Larry, one way or another?
I already told you, didn't I? Didn't I tell you? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge.
Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true.
What doesn't?
If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks.
What are you talking? Locks?
Yes, Larry, locks.
Really? Can you use a gameplay mechanic to...
Do you know what he's talking? Locks? What's he
I
talking
believe
about,
you're talking
Detective?
about something more incredible than lightning.
What? When? Where? How?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Saying words, questions. You hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. Don't think I won't.
Ah! Oh, not again. Oh, my God. Oh, I can't take this. Oh, no, there's more of them.
No!
Oh, what's wrong, sir?
I'm gonna have to do it all over again.
Well, why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit like by a bolt of lightning?
Just about had it with this harlequin.
Language, sir.
If I really want to drag the truth out of him, Like, well, just have to drag him to the window stand.
Well, a pretty
Wow.
intense finale. I think we can all agree, a pretty intense finale to that particular case. Thank you so much for joining us for this week's installment of La Théâtre de Phénix. And now is where we give a digital round of applause to all of our incredible cast. Their social media handles are in the chat right now, but I will hand over to them to do their plugs because, as you can tell, very different not having Phénix around. So our temporary wonderful leading man, Tom Tuck as Miles Edgeworth. Your plugs, please.
I'm just at Turley God across the internet. Do follow me or play me on Magic the Gathering Arena.
You heard it here first, folks. And filling in the sidekick role for my affair, we had the wannabe wizard, David Olwyn, as Dick Gumshoe.
That owl. That owl's coming. It's got my name on it. I don't have anything to plug at the moment because I'm working on things, but they won't be out for a while. So follow at Olwyn the Terrible, ALWYN the Terrible, on most of the social medias, and go and play Baldur's Gate 3 and rescue the painter because that's me. So go and enjoy.
Oh, that's very nice.
Go and enjoy yourselves.
There
Play
you
a
go.
video game. Take some time for yourself. That's my plug.
Also, it's great to see the return of somebody who's been here since the first ever episode of La Théâtre de Phénix, Jeremiah O'Connor as Larry Butts. First of all, Jeremiah, I apologize for my accent work. Secondly, what are your plugs?
That's no problem. It's fine. I don't mind. You pick a voice. You pick a voice a year ago for Larry Butts, and then it's that voice, and then you have to keep doing it for a year, and it's high pitched and strange. My plugs, not much. I have a YouTube channel where there's occasional stuff. Just search my name, Jeremiah O'Connor, and I'm at Mystery Fedora on Twitter and a lot of other places. You can follow me there and see me retweet pictures of dogs, possibly.
Yay! That's because pictures of dogs are great. We also saw the return of the mysterious Iris and her many dots, played by the incredible Shari Monroy. Shari, your plugs, please.
Just follow me at Shari Not Shari on Instagram. And you know what? Have you called your mom recently? Because I feel like you haven't, and maybe you should. All right. Bye, everyone.
Incredible. And we also had everyone's favorite drunk nun, Sister Bikini, Laura Sharples. Your plugs, please, Laura.
Just follow Pips_lemon on Instagram. many pictures of the French countryside.
Fair enough. And we also had a new synth player, Barry, played by Alex Dowding. Alex, your plugs, please.
Oh God, yeah, I got a bit lost in that. I was just so much happening. I was like, yeah. So my own plugs. I'm going to plug a couple of other people first. So one is Hello Joyful Joy on Instagram. Hello Joyful Joy on Instagram. They're lovely mental health advocate, especially dealing with eating disordered recovery and stuff like that, which is great. Another thing is a show that's coming up soon, which is one of my favorite titles of all time, that I'm doing the sound and lights for at the Canal Cafe at the start of June, which is called Chimney Thustards and Other People I've Made Up. And it's a character comedy. I genuinely got it's like a 30-40 page script. I got to page 10 and had to stop because I was crying laughing too hard. And thirdly, myself, because I'm hoping to just hit the next milestone of followers on TikTok. I do really terrible dating stories that so far are all true. And my is @Dowders. That's DOWDERS. And you can find all my other links through there.